Hi everybody and welcome back to Linda Tina TV. I feel like it's been so long since I last talked to you guys, and it has been so long. I'm really excited to be making this video. I didn't want the year to end before I, speak to you guys. A few of you have asked me what I've been up to, if I'm still doing YouTube, where I disappeared to. I'm around. All is well. All is really good actually. 2018 has been a good year. But I'm also pretty busy doing so much and then working as well, which has been really difficult filming videos for you guys. And I hope 2019 will be more, I'll be more stable and consistent with this YouTube thing, because I actually love it and I miss you guys.
You trying to make me, I wanna leave and you're making, I try to see the one I need to love.
Today I wanted to make a video about positive thinking, something that has been working so well for me, especially in 2018. And so I wanted to leave you with this video as we jet into the new year. And I hope that you'll have a positive mindset, a positive attitude, and a generally positive life come 2019. So positive thinking is basically having a positive attitude, positive thoughts towards your daily life, towards daily happenings, and expecting positive returns out of life, favorable returns out of life. I've had people tell me that this thing of constantly thinking positive is like being in denial or living in a bubble, because you see the good in things even when they don't look very promising. You see the good in things, you see the positive side, you see the good side of people, of situations, and so some people may look at it as being a bit unrealistic. It may appear like that, but believe me, that is where a positive life and a good day and a positive attitude starts. By seeing good in things that may not appear very good. So I'm going to tell you how I've been able to create this positive attitude and how it has helped me. So the first thing I will tell you is that you need to drive out all the negative energy, the negative vibes, the negative attitude. One, from you, two, from the people around you, and also from the environment. If an environment doesn't feel so good, if you go to if you go to a bar, if you go to a restaurant, if you go to a nail shop, to a salon, but every time you're there you feel a negative energy, you feel a certain vibe that is not really going well with you, stop going there. Stop going there. Stop going to places. Stop putting yourself in situations that create a bad energy, that create a negative energy, that spoil your mood. This is the first step. So drive out all the negative energy. It's not easy because some negative energy comes from people who are really close to you. It could be even family. It could be someone really close to you. But every time you are around this person, every time you're around this place, you just don't feel a good energy. You feel drained. You feel like you're thinking more on the bad side of things than on the good side. The first thing you need to do is drive out all that. I've been able to do that. It's been a bit hard because sometimes I've had to distance myself from people who I care about. So I don't hate these people. I don't have a problem with these people, but being around them or being in this environment, it drains me. It doesn't give me a positive vibe. It doesn't make me feel good about the next day, about the next project, about the next thing happening in my life. And so I distance myself from these people and these places. It's not easy, but it's doable. The next thing is to see the good in things. Now, this is really hard because it's difficult to be positive when things are not actually really positive. And that's the unrealistic part that some people may be like, oh yeah. It's easy for you to be positive when things are going well. Actually, the best time to be positive is when things are not going well. That is the best time to test yourself and to test your attitude. So how are you going to be positive when things are not going the way you want them to? This is by seeing the good in things. If you know me well, you know that I am fairly a positive person. I try to be positive where I can. And the first thing that I learned about being positive is to see good in people. So Everyone has a good and a bad side. Even me, even you, everyone. Some people, the good side outweighs the bad. Some people, the bad outweighs the good. But that doesn't mean the good is not there. And anyway, good and bad is relative. You know, you may find a person who has a character that you don't like so much, but someone else likes it. But anyway, if you have a person in your life and you feel like they have things that you're not very happy with, try and look at the good side of these people, so that every time you are around these people, you highlight that good side and not the bad side. That is one way to have positive energy around you. Do not highlight the bad side of things and people. In situations where things are really not going good, I believe there is always a silver lining. There is always a silver lining. You may miss your bus to work. You may get stuck in traffic. But maybe that's because if you go early to work that particular day, you're going to find a client that you don't really want to find that day. And maybe being a little late to work will, let you miss this client. And I don't know, there is always a positive side of things. You may feel like, oh my God, I love this guy, I love this woman, and then the relationship has ended. You could have just missed a bullet. And maybe later in life, you may never even find out, but maybe even later in life, you'll find out that this person wasn't good for you after all. So try and see the positive side of things. When I moved to Italy, the transition was really hard for me. But then I was looking at, okay, I'm missing out on being at home, on being in a place I'm familiar. But then I'm out here with my soulmate, with my husband. We have a good family. I may not be very close to my family, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, but then I have these people. I may not be able to fit in so well with the language which I'm just trying to learn, but then hey, I'm going to be learning a new language. So I tried to see the positive side of things, the positive in even situations that don't appear so great, and that has been so helpful in my living a very positive life, which in the end is a happy life. The other thing is positive affirmations to yourself. Now, as human beings, we're always waiting for someone to tell us, oh, you are beautiful, you are so good at this, you are so skilled, you are this and that, to tell us good things, to make us feel good about ourselves, to feel confident about ourselves. But sometimes the only person who's going to give you these affirmations is you. And the things you tell yourself really sink in. There was a point in my life where I would be like, no, Linda, you can't do this. This is too much for you. No, you're probably not so qualified for that. Or look at yourself. You're looking a little bigger than you should. Maybe you shouldn't be wearing that swimsuit because you know what? Those rolls are going to be showing and they won't be looking so great. So I started to believe things that were not very good about myself until I woke up and said, no, it's time to tell myself things that are actually positive. And it helped. It helped. I applied for jobs which, to be honest with you, I wasn't even sure I was qualified for, but I got calls back. Or I applied and maybe they didn't reply, but I felt like, wow, I put my CV together and I sent it out. I can do this. And then I wore my swimsuit and thought, okay, there are a few rolls here and there, but I don't look so bad. I am beautiful. With these rolls, I still rock. Little things that you tell yourself every day. I literally look into the mirror and tell myself positive things. And believe me, you constantly tell yourself these things, you start to believe them, you start to act like them. And once you feel good about yourself, once you feel positive, you're going to give a positive energy also to the people surrounding you. You don't want to be that person who's always putting themselves down. Then you start to make other people also feel that way about themselves and feel that way about you. So it's very important to give yourself positive affirmations all the time. Do not wait for your husband to tell you you look fantastic. Do not wait for your mother to tell you that, oh wow, you are such a brilliant child. Nope. You tell yourself that you can do things. You tell yourself that you are a certain type of person that you want to be, and you will work towards it, or you will start to feel it, and you will really have a positive energy around you. So that's the other thing that's very important. And now I'm going to tell you what a positive attitude does. I am telling you guys, a positive attitude can literally flip your life. Flip your life. In this year, a positive attitude has had me change the way I see things, people, and life in a very, very, very fantastic way. Once you give a positive energy, you receive a positive energy. If you're that person who always has something bad to say about someone, about people, about yourself, believe me, those are the kind of people you're going to attract. You're going to attract people who want to say bad things about others, who want to say bad things about themselves, because, you know, they'll feel like they belong. Once you are that positive person, you're going to attract positive people. I've seen positive people come into my life because they feel a positive energy coming, and they don't feel that negativity that they're trying to push out of their lives. If you're giving a negative energy, you're going to be one of the people that no one wants to be around, and so you'll end up with negative people. So one of the important things that a positive attitude brings to you is positive people and positive energy. You attract what you are. The other thing is anxiety. Every time you have a negative attitude and negative thinking, you're anxious. You're anxious because you're always waiting for the bad thing to happen. When you're waiting for a good thing to happen, you're excited. You're excited about the positive thing that's going to come out of a very bad day, the positive thing that's going to come out of a very bad situation, because you know what? At the end of this, something good is going to come out. So you don't have that anxiety that you have when you're always thinking of the negative part. I have this thing where I worry so much about health. Even just of people, I start to think, oh my God, it could be cancerous. Oh my God, and these people. And then you become anxious. I stopped that. I was like, no. Of course, sometimes it's going to happen, but you need to say no. After all is said and done, after all this stuff has happened, there's got to be some good. There's got to be a lesson to learn. There's got to be a reason why a negative thing is happening. And so you keep in that positive, set of mind, in that positive attitude. I'll tell you something else. Health, for your mental health, a positive attitude and positive thinking is important. People take mental health very lightly, but all these negative thoughts and negative things running through your mind create stress. Stress can create depression. It can make you cut off people who you need in your life, cut off people who are the light in your life. So mentally, a negative thinking can affect you. A positive thinking can lift you, because you always know, you know what? I can do this. You know what? Even if the situation is not so good, at some point, something good is going to come out of it. And so a positive thinking is very important. I'll tell you guys that from the moment I started trying, you make a conscious decision to be positive. So I'm not going to tell you it's easy, and I'm not going to tell you you're going to wake up one morning and you're like, oh wow, it's such a beautiful day, look at the beautiful stars. No, it takes time, it takes learning, but every day, take a step. Smile at someone, do something good for someone. Write down the good things that are happening in your life, not the bad ones. Count your blessings. Someone wants to be where you are. Look at the good things that have happened in your life. Look at the things that you have gone through and you thought, I would never go through this. It starts there. Baby steps. Go positive into the next year. So guys, that will be it. I'm wishing you a very, very wonderful new year. And I promise I will try to be more consistent. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And see you in my next video. Mwah.